Oh my god. My biggest fear is the hoo-ha doctor, but also parking, like, what's it? Pocket whatever parking. I just made the most beautiful pocket parking ever. I don't even know how that happened, but God is with me. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so the hoo-ha doctor is literally my biggest fear, and I have to, like, take actions. Yeah, because I've had, like, problem with my period for quite some time, since I ever had a period. But also this problem, it is a good problem, because I don't get my period that often, and when I get it, I don't get any cramps. I don't, like, it's not too much. Sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's like a very little, sometimes it skips like 2-3 months. So I'm living life. My mom had this, I think my grandma had this, but yeah, my man said, like, no, Tina, you need to look this up. This is not normal. So I went to the doctor, like the doctor, normal doctor, to talk about this. And oh my god, the funniest thing. Okay, story time. So when I booked this appointment thing, before I went, I was like, God, I'm leaving this to you, okay? I put everything in your hands. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. If I'm gonna scream because of, like, pain, I will welcome my faith. So, and then when I went to the doctor, the doctor, I got in, and she had a necklace with a big ass cross on it, and I was like, ah, and I started crying. I was like, and she was like, hi, so, like, what do you need help with? I mean, she knew what I needed help with, and I was like, well, and I started crying. I cried, and I cried, and I cried, and I was like, I don't know why I have this much trauma, and I have never had, like, a bad experience. And she was like, it's okay, and she was so nice. She was like, do you feel comfortable sitting here? Do you want to do this? I'm like, yeah, you're so nice. Oh my god, just do whatever you want with me. Yeah. Like a loser. Yeah, we talked. It went fine. And then when I was done, I got back to my car. I called my mans called me after the visit. And I was like, it went so good. She was so good. She was so nice to me. Yeah, I will probably cry here too. Like, yeah. So it went fine, and she was like, you know what? I'm gonna book you to the hoo-ha doctor. And yeah, so this is my first ever hoo-ha appointment experience, and yeah, and you know what the worst part is that I'm gonna have a man do the hoo-ha checking. Oh god. Yeah, I've got a man. Yeah, and you should not do this, but I did read some reviews, and it's literally 50-50. Some people are like, he's so good, he's so kind, he's, like, very understanding, blah blah blah. The other 50 is like, he does not know what he does, he's so, like, aggressive, he doesn't listen. Oh my god, no, I don't want. Yeah, but I hope to charm him. Yeah, I'll probably be crying in there. And it's not even that I need to, like, take off all my clothes and sit there all naked. That's not the issue. I mean, that's not a comfortable position to be in, of course, but that's not, like, what I'm most scared of. I'm scared of things going inside. Yeah. I don't want that. No. Like, have you seen pictures of those things? It's literally a big ass, I don't know. It's one of those. Do you see those? Those, one of those. Oh, there. Those are going inside. Literally like this. How can that not be scary? I need to go now. I think I'm a bit late. So yeah. And oh my god, I did parking. I will literally cry. So if I come back and be like this, yeah, I'll update y'all. So oh my god. Are you? I did not cry. So that's a good ass sign. Oh my god. So I was sitting there and I see his like name plate thing on his door. And I was like, yeah, that's him. And then there was this other doctor who I guess wanted to ask him something. So he was standing outside. So he came out and he looked so like this. I was like, no. And then he went to the other door and just closed it. But he closed it kind of, a bit too hard. He was like, but just a little bit too hard. And I was like, oh, is he going inside my hoo-ha? I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. I was like, I want to die. I was literally about to die. And then when he came out of that room, he was looking at me. He's like, are you having me? I'm like, I think so. And then I went inside. And the way he was like this, okay? He was like, so, yeah. I think he was a bit... He was from Hungary, I think. Hungary? Yeah. And, yeah, so he was very direct. Very, like, no happy emotion. No smile. No smirk. No nothing. He was just neutral. So, you're having problems? I'm like, yeah. So I was literally putting on my like nicest, like most fragile self. And I was like, yeah, so, yeah, I've been having these problems, blah, blah, but I've been so scared of you. So I haven't like taken any help for this problem. And it was like, yeah, you can sit down. I'm like, just like that? You don't want to give me like some cheer up words, some like support? No, nothing? No, you just want me to get naked and get right down to business. Of course, yeah, I understand. And he was like, so what do you do? I'm like, damn, like chill. Didn't you hear that I have like a phobia of you? I'm scared of you. Be kind. Yeah, he did the procedure. And it was not comfortable, but it did not hurt. It hurt a little, but it was fine. It was fine. And then he was shoving in like this what's it called? Like ultrasound thing. And looking at my things, he's like, wow, beautiful. Good eggs. A lot of eggs. A lot of them. No nothing. No like cancer things. No nothing. It was clean. It was clean. Clear as the cleanest water. It was clean. And then I got happy and I felt like, you're not so bad after all. But then he started talking. I told him like, yeah, I've been so scared of like getting help, but like someday in the future I want kids, so yeah, the timing was now. He was like, oh, when do you want kids? I'm like, yeah, I mean 30, when I'm 30, or at least when my career is somewhere at some direction, then I can start thinking about kids. And he's like, you should have kids now. I'm like, what? Excuse me? Now? He's like, yeah, you're young. I mean, the best timing to have kids is between 25 and 30. I'm like, yeah, but I'm a child. And then he started talking a lot about why I should have kids. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I understand what he's saying, because he's like, after 35, he said after 35. But anyways, after 30, you can have like, what's it called? Miscarriage. You can have miscarriages. You can have like diseases, you know, like complications, basically. It's more prone to complications, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I understand. And then he started to talk about his whole history, about, yeah, me and my wife, do you see this room? The room was like this tiny, literally. It was just my butt fitting in the room. He was like, yeah, my wife and I, we had this room, and I was working, and then he had her child. We had our first child, and then this and this happened. So you see, like, don't focus too much on your career. Have kids. I'm like, yeah. But he also said, like, you don't have to take my advice. This is just my advice. You can just don't take it. But I'm just saying. Goals and dreams. Kids. Goals and dreams. Kids. You know? He was like, yeah, and then when you have, you know, you have 10 million, you want more, and you want more, and then you get to 35, and then your kids won't be as beautiful. Did you tell me that my kids won't be beautiful after I'm 35? Are you for real? Anyways, he was talking a lot. He was literally like, kids. I'm like, I'm nowhere near kids right now. I just want to get in control of my period. That's what I want to do. I'm not doing no thing. No. Just my period. Fix my period. Anyways, I have another meeting with the doctor for my yeah, I need to look them up. I got so many issues. Yeah, I'll get back to y'all when yeah. Damn, there's so much wrong with me. So I'm checking the cherries. Yeah, because yeah, so one of them is hurting for bad reasons, and yeah, I need to check them. You know what, it would be my luck if they just said, yeah, you have cancer. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? Whatever happens, it's for a reason. This man just really sold that you need to get pregnant ASAP. I'm like, bro, chill. First, then I can start thinking about that. Listen, girls. Listen to me. When I tell you, I have had the most, like, I'm so scared of the hoo-ha doctor, like, you cannot imagine. I'm so scared, and I have not even had a bad experience with them. I've not even gone to them, so I don't know where this trauma is coming from. I say trauma. I know trauma. It's not a trauma, it's just a phobia. But I don't know why I have such a strong, like, horror for the hoo-ha doctor. I don't know where it comes from. I think it's because I'm just scared of that area. That area scares me. I don't want to do nothing with that area. I don't want anything to do with it. So I don't know where the phobia is coming from. Literally, it's probably from my childhood when they when I was younger, and we had to take like is it a shot? Yeah, those things. They used to hold me down, like hold me, for the love of God. They hold me down, and I screamed and I screamed and I cried and I cried, and they just literally hold me down. And my mom was like, no, just take the shot. And the doctor was like, oh my God. I think it was more traumatizing for the doctor than for me. So yeah, even like piercing my ears. Yeah, so yeah, there was this one time my earring had popped out, like it fell out. And then we were at my mom's friend's place. I will never forget this. I was so young, like imagine, I still remember it to this day. And the only thing that they wanted to do was pop the earring back in. That was it. Just pop it in. It was just one of these circles, and they pop it in. That's it. And I was literally crying. I was crying so much. I was like hysterically crying. And then my mom and her friend is even worse. They were like, you know what? Oh, this woman sat on me. I was laying on the floor because I was crying so much. So she sat on top of me and were holding me down to get the earring in. And I was crying. I was literally crying like this. And they were just holding me down and just forcing that earring into my ear. But you know, every time I was doing all this, I was like, oh, that didn't hurt. And then I was so embarrassed that I was crying. But yeah, so when it comes to doctors, when it comes to like things that going inside holes, any hole, I'm just traumatized. I hate doctors. That's so funny because my man's is a doctor, so I don't know how that happened. But yeah, I'm shit scared of doctors. And mostly, like, doctors, of course, like on top, but on top of the top of the tops, hoo-ha doctors. Hate them. I don't want to have anything to do with them. But yeah, but what I wanted to say was that try to really understand how scared I am of hoo-ha doctors. And I know there are so many people that don't go to the hoo-ha doctor and really have to, like me. I have had irregular period things for my whole life, and so when me and my mans were talking about kids, I was like, yeah, I want kids. And he's like, yeah, me too. And I'm like, yeah, but and then I think I just mentioned, yeah, I have like irregular menstruation cycles. He's like, what you have? I'm like, yeah. This was like in the beginning. And he's like, are you for real? I'm like, yeah, I have that my whole life. He's like, no, tonight you have to look this up. Like, you have to look this up. Like, what are you doing? So yeah, he scared me a little, which is good because I need that frightening feeling to be stronger than the fear of the hoo-ha doctor. And that's the only way for me to really do it. Just, do it. And when I go to the hoo-ha doctor, I like gaslight my brain into, there is a chance I will probably die, and there is a chance that this will be the most painful experience ever. Mostly there's a chance that I will die. I know I'm like exaggerating a lot. But that's just how my brain works. So when I go there and it does not meet my standards, which are being dead, then I get disappointed in a good way. So what I wanted to say was that, trust me, it was not that bad. It was literally not that bad. The only thing that makes it worse is if you are stressed. And of course, yeah, I mean, that's easy to say. Don't be stressed. Don't be like tense. Yeah. But what you could do is just book a meeting like I did with a doctor first and just talk to her, explain to her or him, whoever it is, and hopefully you will get a good doctor. I mean, that's also a very important thing. I mean, I'm blessed that I got a good doctor. But if you get a bad one, just be like, no, I don't want to, and then just get a new doctor. Because that's so important. Because when I told the first lady with the cross, the Christ lady, I told her, like, I was literally crying my eyes out, and she was like, oh my God. And then she said, like, are you comfortable if we do this? Are you comfortable if we do this? And I was like, you know what? Just do it. Just do it. And then I was just laying there, and when she was looking at stuff, I was sitting there crying. I was like, oh, you're so good. Oh my God, you do this so good. You're such a good doctor. Yeah. Oh my God. No, I'm not crying. But yeah, I was crying, and I was like cheering her up, and I was like, go girl. You're so good. And trust me, I'm so scared of the hoo-ha doctor because my worst fear is that it's gonna hurt. But honestly, no, it's not a good, nice, comfortable feeling. No, but it does not hurt. It's not hurtful. It should not hurt. It's just an uncomfortable feeling. And I hate when people say, like, uncomfortable feeling. Like, what do you mean? It's just uncomfortable. It does not hurt, but you can sit through it. And literally, it took the whole thing from insertness to being done. It took literally 10 to 15 seconds. So just, be like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it for 10 seconds. It's literally 10 seconds. And you could save your potential future life. Just do it. Just literally do it. It is not that bad. It is not that bad. And it comes from someone who is, like, has a phobia of the hoo-ha and the hoo-ha doctor. Like, anything to do with the hoo-ha, stay away. Like, stay away. But girls, trust me, it's literally not that bad. It's not that bad as you think. It will become that bad if you just stress about it, get tense about it. Because if you stress about it and have anxiety about it, then you will build this up in your head. And when you go there, you will have, like, a negative energy with you into that room, and it will become so much worse. I'm not saying you should not, like, don't be stressed about it. I was stressed when I was sitting there. So don't be like, oh my God, I'm stressed now. No, it will never work. No, you can't be stressed about it. It's scary. It is very scary to go visit the hoo-ha doctor. It is so scary. And that's fine. That's what you have to think about. Like, it's fine. It's fine that I'm scared because it's not a comfortable situation. It's totally fine. But just do it. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the sesh, it's not that bad. It's literally not that bad. It isn't. And if it is really bad, like if it's that hurtful, then you don't have a good doctor. I mean, if you have like anatomy problems, like on paper, then no. But if you're normal, then it should not hurt. Oh, by the way, yes, I booked for Germany, and I ended up booking the flight from Germany to Gothenburg, and the bus and train from Gothenburg to Germany. So I'll take the bus and train there, do my thing, and then I'll take the flight back home. And I will take the bus at 1 o'clock this weekend. But I think that's fine because I'm gonna be on the bus. Like, it's a one-way bus, like from Gothenburg to Germany, 10 hours. So I will be like dead sleep on the way there. And then when I get to a city, I don't remember what city, I think it was Hamburg. Hamburg. Anyways, a city in Germany. Anyways, when I get there, I have like a 3-hour transit time, and then I will take the train, which will take like 2-3 hours, and then I'm there. So I think it will be fine. I will bring, oh no, I thought I will bring candy, but I've told myself I'm not gonna eat candy anymore. But anyways, the thing is booked, so I'm good to go. Yeah, and going by train and bus costed me I think $119 versus if I were to take the flight there from Gothenburg, it would cost me $600. Oh, I'm taking the train and bus, plus it would be so cozy. I would just sleep, but it would be nice. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and leave a comment if you want an update on my titties. Yeah, but trust me, do it for your health, literally. Even though if you're scared, wherever, it's fine to be scared. I was sitting in the waiting room like this. I was like, can you see? No, you cannot see. I was sitting with my legs like this because I was like so, and when he got out and he was so like this, are you kidding me? No, I was shit scared. But I was thinking, like, you know what? Whatever happens, it's meant to be. God is with me. It will be fine. It will be fine. I don't care. Let it be. At least I will learn something from this. And yeah, that's it. I believe in you. I trust you. And yeah, take care. And yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye.